Alright. Whenever you guys are ready.
Coach, just thoughts on how that ended there?
It obviously it sucks. You feel like you're gonna win the game, and sucks out in it.
How do you handle that situation with Urban after the game?
I mean, look, it's tough because he was so good. You can't pin it on your goalie. It's an unfortunate mistake that he made, but he held us in the game, and both goalies are really good. So, my heart goes out to Herbs. He was really good tonight. That sucks for him.
You started in the last 3 games. What have you liked from him?
Just his compete level. He competes so hard. He gives us a chance to win. He's given us a chance to win all 3 games, and at the end of the day, we didn't get it done for him.
The team has played extremely aggressive tonight. What was the conversation after last night's game and before this game?
We were really good on the forecheck all weekend. Created a lot of chances off the forecheck. A lot of chances we didn't convert on, but we were really hunting pucks and finishing checks and playing, I think a heavy game. And tonight, I thought we were even better than last night. So we did a lot of good things.
Coach McGurn scored his first goal in 13 games. How important is that?
I mean, it's good to see him get one. We need him to get going. With how thin we are, we need everybody really pushing and pulling. But I'm really happy with our young guys. I thought Kev and Mello and Noah Powell and Sammy Alfano and Logan Morrell were all really, really good for us. They just keep getting better and better. And if they keep giving us those efforts, hopefully Shim and Cruz and Smoley get going for us, and we're going to win some games here down the stretch.
The young guys you mentioned, what did they do right tonight?
Which ones? Who?
All the young guys that you mentioned.
They're just working. They're managing pucks like better than they have all year, and that's everything. I think that's their biggest learning curve as young players, is managing pucks at this level. They struggled with that the first half of the year, and now they're really starting to get it, and you can see it.
With Omaha on a bye this week, does this weekend feel like a missed opportunity?
I mean, yeah, both games were winnable, especially tonight. It's really unfortunate. I mean, a year ago we're sitting here, first year in the league, and I think we're probably a point out of competing for the Penrose Cup, and it's all the same messaging. But at the end of the day, we have not been able to get it done in close games this year, and that's falls squarely on me. I haven't been able to get through to this team and convince them what it takes to win games like tonight and last night, and North Dakota, and you name it. So at the end of the day, we are where we are, and it's completely on me.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, everyone wants to get us going.
Obviously, a tough way to lose a game. What was the message to the team after?
I told the group I was proud of them, honestly. We showed a lot of resilience in that third period. The messaging was kind of just, keep the shift short and just keep pounding them after shift after shift after shift, and I felt like we did that. And we found a way to get ourselves back in the game. I thought we took a step tonight, and I was proud of our resilience.
To piggyback off that, was that kind of consistent third period that coach has been talking about that he wants you guys to play?
Yeah, it was a lot better. Third periods have kind of been our Achilles heel this year. So I think we definitely took a step in that department.
What are you guys' biggest takeaways from both games this weekend?
Yeah, I would say we're right there. That's probably the biggest thing. But it's kind of just being consistent, and we just have to find a way to play a complete 60.
What do you think is keeping you guys from getting over that hump and just being right there?
I don't think I have a great answer for that, but I think it's for the most part just a mindset thing. In this league, every shift is so important, we've realized that, and that's something that still needs to be an adjustment for us.
As you guys head into the last 3 weeks of the regular season, what's kind of the message from you and the rest of the veterans, and just make one last effort?
Yeah, I think it's. I think we're just stressing how important every game is. Stressing that by any means we're not out of it. We feel like You know, we're making a push. We're planning on making a push to see what kind of seeding we can get, and then you know once we get into the playoffs, we know anything can happen.
What'd you like about your guys' play tonight?
Yeah, I thought we were hard for the most part. I thought a lot of people were making mature decisions with the puck, especially in the neutral zone, which was a big stepping stone for us. So yeah, that's what I was most proud of.
Seems like your guys' forecheck was really strong this weekend. How do you guys carry that into the rest of the games?
Yeah, it's going to be super important, especially you know, coming to playoff time. You know, those rush opportunities kind of go away and the game gets tighter. So the forecheck and those end zone opportunities are just become more and more important.
Howard just said that he doesn't feel like he's been able to get through to you guys about stressing the importance of winning close games. Do you feel that same sentiment?
You know, we've struggled in close games. We've struggled in close games. You know, I don't think, you know, the coaches have been saying the right message to us, I believe. It's kind of just a player's mindset that needs to shift, and we need to take a step in the locker room to get us over the hump.
Thank you.
Thank you.